Yes, yes, yes. Good afternoon, Trinidad and Tobago. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good afternoon to those of you who are locked on work. That's if you're still on work, and those of you who are heading home from work and in your vehicles. Good afternoon to you. Good afternoon to those of you locked on in the maxis and taxis and buses and PH cars. Those of you who are listening on our conventional radio and who are listening at home. Good afternoon to you. Of course, good afternoon to those of you locked on in Tobago, that beautiful island of Tobago. Good afternoon to you guys up there in Tobago. And of course, good afternoon to those of you locked on in the Caribbean, those of you locked on in the United States of America, in South America, in Canada, in the UK, in the EU, right? Of course, those of you locked on in Africa, in Asia, in Russia, in Australia, wherever part of the world you are listening to us via the World Wide Web on Facebook and on YouTube. Don't forget to share the live. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good afternoon to you and welcome to the number one afternoon show in Trinidad and Tobago, the afternoon talk show. It's under the radar. Yes, the fastest growing afternoon show, right, in Trinidad and Tobago. Good afternoon. And good afternoon to my co-host with me, yours truly, Heavy Duty. I'm here, and my co-host was sitting in for David Welch, Kingsley.
Oh, Mr. Good afternoon to the listeners at 91.1 FM. So much of listeners are listening to this station daily. It is the number one radio station at this time, 2026, that we take over the airwave. We are the number one. We are the number one. Just for talk, we are the talking station. We are the political current affairs. This is here we do the talk heavy. This is here we do things. So, Mr. Good afternoon again to our listeners. Listeners is big and wide, internationals, and all the programs have a good listenership. I want to thank everybody who making this radio station the number one, and I want to thank the management of staff who is doing a very good job at this time to make sure that everybody comfortable in the station, and also the listenership, because you are hearing very good. Anyway, you're going part of the country, you are hearing 91.1 loud and clear. Heavy, before you get into your topic, as I know that and this is your show at your time, I am filling in for David. And David have his own shoes, and I have my own shoes. But Heavy, I must say this. I want to make it clear. I am Kingsley. I from Laventille, and I fully endorse today Walk for Peace. I fully support it. I understand it, and I think we need it. I am saying to the police service, go out there, work with the people and them. Let us get this thing done, because it's communities coming together. And it's always good for peace. And I know that people might have a problem because it's Laventille. No. I endorse what is going to take place this afternoon at this time as I speak to you, 3 o'clock. Yeah.
Kingsley, I need you to tell people, because I am now hearing about this Walk for Peace. Load on the background a little bit, please. Thank you. Where this Walk for Peace? I know hearing about this.
Well, communities come together. Duncan Street, Nelson Street, Sillard, Beetham, everybody come together and pushing a peace agenda. It is not a peace for the government to go. Mm-hmm. It is not a peace for the commissioner to go. But it is a peace for unite, because they know that many young boys can't walk there today. So it is a good thing on behalf of my government, this thing is coming in place, so that where we could go into the communities and them and try to help out these young African boys and these young boys and them who have idle hands and they strain. But they come together for what I'm hearing, that individuals who have influence over these young boys tell them, hey, stop this thing. Stop this thing. Don't shoot each other. So 6 and 7 and Muslim and wherever gang they from, they are coming together at this time, 3 o'clock, around Piccadilly Greens Day, by the MP office, Port South MP office. They gathering there. I know that David Mohammed is a part of it. I know that Ford Barker is a part of it. What I'm saying, Heavy, I am happy that the young boys and them decide on their own. It wasn't no government come in and try to bring. They decide their own. They said no. So it's a good thing on the government behalf that this thing going on, because crime got done, killing got done. The crime rate will not be high no more in the east-west corridor, because 6 and 7 and all these gangs coming together. So again, Heavy, I don't want to keep up their time on the program, but I fully endorse it. I fully endorse this. What's going to take place? I tell the police, Do not go out there. I know this is say that you have to ask for permission to protest, but it's not a protest, it's a walk for peace. And if the police go there and help them, work with them, support them, and try to get the communities and focus on organized FV, it will be a good thing. Yeah, so FV?
All right. I want to say that if they were having a walk for peace, I kind of shocked that I had no prior knowledge of this.
That's how all over social media.
It's all over social media.
All over
today,
social media. No.
Today?
No.
Because I saw one clip. With a picture with a guy who was protesting with Brother David Mohammed. I saw, but I didn't read the article underneath.
No,
he
have nothing to do with that. He have nothing to do with I know that the soccer star Orlando, Orlando, is also a part of it. He put out a video last night. Heavy. He strongly endorsed it, and he will be there, down there. So it have many people who is good in this society is willing to support this thing heavy. So yeah, I'm looking for the thing for you heavy. Look at you heavy.
Okay. Why the whole radio station calling my phone?
I know.
That phone, not that phone.
It also called my phone too.
Oh, I saw who called the. They're trying to call public, trying to call the 394 4911. He called the wrong number.
So who's that?
That's one of our colleagues in the chat probably trying to call, right? But I am kind of skeptical about this walk for peace.
Yeah.
Now I want to be honest with you. I am for any peace rally or any peace march or any peace walk. I want to fully support and endorse it. But my problem is, based on the atmosphere at this time, with what is happening in the country and where the opposition is trying to destabilize the government, I must say at this point in time, I'm suspicious. Furthermore, just a couple days ago, you heard one of these activists in a protest saying he's calling upon all the gangs to come together and stand up against the police.
He's an activist.
Hold on. I'm not. You could be an activist for something. You don't want to be an activist for a political party, We could be an activist for something.
Well, he right? No see and no see.
I saw a video with himself and a Muslim guy standing with each other, and he was calling on all the 6, 7, 8, and 9 to come together, right, to war the police, right? And now today, and this is just a couple days ago, and now today I'm hearing there's a peace walk for the gangs to come together.
So you linking it together?
No, I'm not linking together. I am saying
but I tell
it not necessarily have to be.
I from the committee, he have nothing to do with that. If you're speaking about something different, and I understand, but he have nothing to deal with that. It's going to take place today.
I am not concerned with him.
What he calls is not for that. What taking place today.
I am not concerned with him. The reason why I'm not concerned with him, I'm fully aware that he's a puppet.
And he's a madman.
I am concerned with who's behind it.
I don't know who's behind it.
And this is the problem, Kingsley. I don't just watching.
Know the communities itself come out heavy. Them mothers and children coming out this evening.
I am saying I am not against the march, but you had to understand that I am a very independent thinker, whereby I don't watch things as just what is in front of me. I would like to see who is behind it, right? And if you say Orlando Octave is behind it, all right?
I am the person I see endorsing and saying that.
There's a difference between endorsing
and saying he will be supporting and he will be there.
Right. Well, there's a difference between endorsing and supporting.
I tell you, it's the community, it's the people, it's the community decide to go there. And they are hoping that these individuals come and join it and they make peace among themselves. So it's not something to criticize or to come down on and to
I am not
and
criticizing.
debate on. You know what I mean? Because this is what
Kingsley,
we want. This is what
Kingsley,
we want.
Kingsley, I want you to walk with me slow.
I work with you every day.
Just walk with me slow this evening because I'm not. I had no way or no time. Right?
We have to support every because our community, we from people from Mova coming down there and all. It's a big thing, heavy.
You want drop all the volume. I am saying to you, Kingsley, right? As much as I want the peace between the warring faction, there's nothing more I want than let peace be upon Trinidad and Tobago, right? Because the killings have to stop, right? Now, the most successful peace match that we had back in the day, right, was started by Ricardo Welch, the late great Emperor of Talk, the Gladiator, right, via radio. And so it became everybody decided to come together and meet on the same basketball court. Remember that first peace match, right? And it was successful, right? I knew who were behind it. Who were the people was instrumental in making the people come together and decide we want peace. All the activists like Brother Maki and all these people were there, Archbishop Monacaram, who's now, all these people were deceased, they were this behind it. Now, today, this afternoon, at 3:55 or 3:15 p.m., I am hearing there's a peace march happening currently in a community where I live. And I don't know nothing about it. Right? That was asking you if it's this evening. You said yes. I am happy to know that they are marching for peace. But nobody have no information of who's the people that orchestrated the peace. Right? Normally when these warring factions who warring for years make peace, somebody like important like the Imam or the deceased Imam Yasun Abubakar or somebody of prevalence will say, here what? Let us all meet or let us all come together and let we done the war. It had to have a purpose because remember, men killing men long time for turf and men total feeling because I killed my brother, I killed my sister, I killed my cousin. I ain't trust that one, I ain't trust that one, anybody who do me that. Understand what I'm saying? There's whole empires built around this war. I mean, the music right now is against the war. It's for the war. It's about the war. Right? Between the numbers. So, all of a sudden, abracadabra, peace march going on. Right? And I am skeptical. I want to say, if it's genuine peace march, I 100% endorse it. But I am putting a question mark until I know who was the person or people that sanctioned this. No, we weren't there if, and I'm just saying, if a politician or somebody of affluence call all the heads and say, what's going on? We want all to come together, look at money, right? We're going to have time peace. Right? But we want to come together under order, under so. We don't know what went on. I remember, well, yeah, but that kind of money pelted out. Yeah, we that. You understand where I'm coming from? We need to understand that there are dark forces and dark hands behind things. It's not everything we have to see it. Yes, I like that. Take the thing and run with it. Right? So I am just saying, I love the idea that they're making peace. Right? But all of a sudden, you understand? Cause me and you one real dread, I burn down your house, you burn down mine, I beat your girl, you beat mine, I see your child, I shoot you shoot mine. And just so tomorrow we come and say we in peace. You ain't gonna find something special there? And that's all I'm saying. Right? Kingsley, we moving on. I just want to say congratulations. Load up the applause. Right? Load up the applause. I have a story to tell here. And I come this evening to say this. Right. I just want to say Trinidad and Tobago is what's the word I'm looking for here, Johan? That's what I'm looking for. A word starting with M. It has come before occasion. Anyway, Trinidad and Tobago. I just want to say that this country, what? Huh?
Remember?
No. A monument. Is a monument? It could be a monument. No, not a monument. Anyway, Trinidad and Tobago. I am proud. It's a proud moment for Trinidad and Tobago. Our nation has secured a seat on the United Nations Security Council. For the first time in history, Trinidad and Tobago has now secured a seat of the United Nations Security Council. Right? And this is very significant, marking a significant diplomatic achievement and strengthening of our voice on a global stage. This historic accomplishment reflects the leadership of Prime Minister Kamala Persad-Bissessar and the hard work of those who continue to advance Trinidad and Tobago interests internationally. We stand proudly among the world's decision makers ready to contribute to global peace, security, and cooperation.
Monumentous.
Monumentous. You know what the word I'm looking for. A monumentous occasion. Right? And I think we need to celebrate. Give us a round of applause. Give Trinidad and Tobago a round of applause. We're sitting down in the seat with the big boys. Yes, man. Good news. Good news. Yes. And I think pretty soon we'll be becoming first world status. Right? And we're heading to that. Okay? So, that being said, I want to open the phone lines and let's get in there and let me see.
Before I go there, I'll tell your colleagues, I will give him a call so that he would discuss more about that, because I hear him put out a video, David Welch, on his vacation. I tell him I will give him a call. So I would like to give him a call.
Yeah, give David Welch a call.
So yes,
David Welch, call us now. You know you listen to the show. And you know the numbers, so I ain't giving you no numbers. Okay, calling the show to get in on the
Give him a call for me.
Yeah,
calling for me on this one. Hold it.
You calling?
Hello.
Yes, good afternoon.
You forget the ambassadors of Trinidad and Tobago too.
The ambassadors of Trinidad and Tobago.
They are the United States government. I'm pointing at Trinidadian as the ambassador to America in Trinidad.
Ah, right. I didn't get to read the whole story. I just read all that first party. But thank you for letting me know. Thank you for reminding me. Right. Let me get David on the line now. It's not ringing? You sure you have the right number there, Kingsley?
Yeah, I give him the right number. I don't know either.
All right, let me see. David is a man have 9 phones, you know. I don't know what kind of racket he running, but let me see. Yes?
He did. He answering. David, I called him live now.
But why don't you just tell him call the damn phone?
No, him call. He call.
You see it?
Sorry for thing the producer kind of shaky.
We're trying to get him on the line.
Oh, he phone on one way. He couldn't hear him call on WhatsApp.
Nah, man, don't do more about that. You have plans.
Yeah, man, I do. I don't call him on WhatsApp. He get him at all.
Yeah, you could have called the live and the phone ring.
Yeah.
Yes. Good afternoon, David Welch.
Yes, man. Heavy duty, man.
Yes.
I was a guest today, you know, where you're talking about why David don't call. I was a guest.
Oh, okay.
So, David, I texted you earlier on and I tell you I was going to call you and let us give us some details what take place there in the UN. So take the floor.
Yes. So thanks again, guys. Kingsley, thanks for stepping in again, boy. Thanks so much. But today I think we made history once more, and I want the people to understand this is the first time in 40 years Trinidad and Tobago is once again leading on the global stage. As of 2027 to 2028, Trinidad and Tobago will sit on the UN Security Council. Now, the small twin island Republic of Trinidad and Tobago is replacing Panama, and we are going to be representing the Latin American as well as the Caribbean group in the Security Council from 2027 to 2028. I think this one is most important, and we want to thank the Prime Minister, Kamala Persad-Bissessar, for this, because Trinidad and Tobago is going to be saving... We're going to be saving greatly, because we'll be responsible for things like maintaining the peace, looking at regional security and international security, as well as, most importantly, drug trafficking and other things within the Caribbean and international as well. And this is something that the PNM, during the period 2015 to 2025, failed to secure Trinidad and Tobago. They failed to give us a seat on the Security Council. I think we all know who they supported in this whole, conflict between Venezuela and the United States. And this just proves that Trinidad and Tobago, through the leadership of Kamala Persad-Bissessar, was right when she sided with the United States instead of Venezuela. So that's basically it for now. But again, props to the UNC administration, props to the Prime Minister, Kamala Persad-Bissessar, for putting Trinidad and Tobago first and merely for putting us on the world stage.
All right. Thank you so much, David Welch, for giving us that information.
Yes, sir. Thanks so much, Javi. And remember, remind the people, first time in 40 years we returning. Over 40 years we finally returning to the Security Council. That's 2 decades. So internationally, they are recognizing Trinidad and Tobago as a major player, not only in the Caribbean, but in global geopolitics. So that's how important this is.
All right. Thank you very much.
Yes, yeah, man. Thanks so much.
Yeah, man.
Yep.
Right. So how they hear this for themselves? 40 years?
We can take some calls now if you have some calls.
Yes, we can take some calls now.
On that topic, let us celebrate a good news.
Yeah, good news, man. Good news.
Good news in the headline here.
Yes, man.
Every day on your phone, how many WhatsApp can go into mail?
Yeah, boy. Sorry. Right, let's go to the line. 6224911 3944911. Let's go. Caller.
You're live.
But have we all have to call Obi after just say that? Man, let the man go on vacation, man. He's a blight.
What will the hell is? Report. What report?
Oh, where the hell are you in here, boy?
PNM report. That's when we call this in. Caller, you're live.
Yeah, afternoon, gentlemen.
Good afternoon.
Well presented by you, Heavy, Kingsley, and David, of our great success at the UN. It is a great honor for Trinidad and Tobago, a small nation, to be so honored. And it is great of the Prime Minister to pilot the way to that success.
Yep.
A great day for Trinidad and Tobago. Well done, Trinidad and Tobago. Well done, UNC. Well done, UNC government.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, man. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, man. Thank you for that. Good afternoon, caller.
Yeah, hello?
Yes, good afternoon, caller.
Yeah, BNTC, the big brother from Malaba.
Evian Kingsley, well.
And Kingsley, sorry. What going on is that besides we on the United Nations, you know, our good news for Trinidad and Tobago is the new ambassador to Trinidad and Tobago from America is the lady from Aruca, Trinidadian born. You hear about that too? I didn't hear anything about that. She will be the new ambassador.
Oh, Janelle.
Yeah, she will be the new ambassador. She's from Aruca.
Yeah,
she's from Aruca.
Aruca, yes.
She will be the new ambassador. Trump and them appoint for Trinidad and Tobago. So that more good news. You could research it and see for yourself.
So we have an ambassador in the UN now.
No, we have an ambassador
So
born a Trinidad born first time
in
the U.S. ambassador there.
the embassy.
Embassy, yeah.
All right, good.
Yes,
good, good.
yes, yes.
first-
a Trinidadian.
yeah.
She from
First-
Aruca.
And an African too, yeah.
Yes, yes, man.
And
Yes, man.
Thank you.
Applause.
And an
Thumbs up,
African.
Thumbs up, brother. Yeah, thumbs up, man.
I see
She's
the-
really good work.
Yes, I see people criticizing she and saying that she in the house because Trump picked an African Trini born to be our new ambassador for Trinidad and Tobago. Well, U.S. ambassador, and they you know that's have all kinds to say. So yeah, Kola, you live.
Yeah, well, good afternoon.
Caller.
Hello, good afternoon.
Yeah.
Yes, good afternoon, caller.
Yeah, fellas, a lot of people don't realize what this means for Trinidad and Tobago to be on the world stage like that and the kind of assistance we can get with any problems we have, you know.
Correct.
People don't realize that, you know. The kind of sharpness I see people putting on Facebook. I feel that they need to have qualifications to use Facebook, and a partner.
Wow. You telling
Because
me?
because it's this government that get that position, people still hating by, and the worst part is this is making a better life for themselves and the family. They fail to realize that.
Okay, they might take a claim for that. They might say, and they was working on that before they go. They might say that was the plan before they go. Caller, you're live.
Caller, good
Tell you.
afternoon.
Hello.
Yes, caller, good
Good day.
afternoon.
Good day, Heavy D and Heavy D and Kingsley.
Yes, man.
Congratulations to Trinidad and Tobago. Well, it's only the UNC. Only UNC could do them thing. You understand? But anyway, someone called and said that there was an appointment to the ambassadorship in from the US of a Trinidadian.
Yeah, Trini born.
But the appointment hasn't. It was a nomination
yes.
to be appointed. She has to go through the Senate. She hasn't been appointed as yet.
Yeah. And I think most of Trump pick for to be ambassador around the world, they pass. So that wouldn't be hard. I think that one wouldn't be hard.
Yeah, but I understand. But people must know that she hasn't been
Yes,
appointed.
yeah.
as yet now.
By facts. No, well,
Yeah,
you know, well, you are going into America politics.
Yeah, she's chosen, but at that point.
Yeah, he gone into. I will know that because I follow him.
no.
Yeah, I will know that.
No,
I will know that. But
I glad to know.
yeah.
I glad to know.
I know
have
we're
to, you know,
seeing.
but
Yeah.
we must know. You know, we must
Yeah.
know how it
yeah.
things, how
But
things work.
as I said, 99% of Trump pick for the last year he there.
Yeah,
For ambassador in
yeah.
Japan, in wherever he did the US ambassador the have head offices, it gone through. So that is no.
Yeah, and one
And that go
more thing.
pass.
One more thing. If I may, sorry. Orlando was one of the instigators of that. He
Organized
wasn't this
instigator.
morning show this morning.
Yeah.
And
Organizer.
he said that this has been trained for some years.
Yeah.
You understand? So that he explained everything this morning.
Yeah.
You know? So he was one of the people and I don't know the rest.
And-
But
and-
Orlando, yeah.
And I see now I wouldn't come on the air and talk just because I make sure and do it because if that was against anything I would come and mention that on the airwave. But I know. So I again fully endorse it. I have no agenda behind it. I hope that whatever you say it might be true, but I am clear it. I have no problem with it. I endorse it. Yeah. Thanks very much.
Caller, thank you very much.
Yeah. So you're going for a break, you say now?
Yeah, so we gotta go for a break, people, and when we come back,
we are speak about these Maxsters again, you know, because they running the chop the white flag early.
The Maxi drivers.
By the time you leave when you have to say, all right, well, yeah, we done.
We done.
So we
Trinidad and Tobago continues to attract strong interest from major international energy companies.
Good
Government
morning,
continue-
Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Vermala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health, and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation from anywhere on your smart device at TNT Today Show, Trinidad and Tobago Today. Exclusively on TTT.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Ramala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation from anywhere on your smart device at TNT Today Show, Trinidad and Tobago Today, exclusively on TTT.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Ramala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation from anywhere on your smart device at TNT Today Show, Trinidad and Tobago Today, exclusively on TTT.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Ramala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation from anywhere on your smart device at TNT Today Show, Trinidad and Tobago Today, exclusively on TTT.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Vermala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation from anywhere on your smart device at TNT Today Show, Trinidad and Tobago Today, exclusively on TTT.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Vermala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health and entertainment, we bring...
All right, so we are back. And of course, also today, we have to remind you guys that the maxi taxi drivers are back out in full force.
Full numbers.
Right? Because they had called on their membership to return to work today, and they had prematurely ended their strike of 3 days to just 2. And I must say, I saw a video where all the protective services vehicles yesterday morning were out in full force transporting people to and from. And I want to say once again, I want to commend all who came out and supported, the initiative of getting people to and from work.
Yes, and
right?
Because I know that 3 days heavy with these people going to take. That is bread and butter,
Yeah.
That is the bread and butter. So they couldn't take that 3 days, but that 3 days will be hard. Imagine you working taxi for somebody and you free to go out there because you can't pay that. So you know how to work Thursday, Friday and make up them 3 days loss.
I am saying they were defeated.
Bad.
They thought they would have the people stranded. Mm-hmm. They thought people would be packed up in city gates with no maxi, and they say, "Oh God, please, maxi drivers, come back." But Super TTPS started the trend, and it was all over.
It was all over. And I know that it was a very good thing that the police, the FAHA, and whoever come out again to help. I see that MCW. Hello?
Yeah. Good afternoon, gentlemen.
Yes.
Good afternoon, caller.
Hey, just for the record, I might have been a word of correction. I might have been guilty of doing it myself. I completely forgot. U.S. Ambassador to Trinidad, this good lady here,
Janelle, I think she name is Janelle. Yeah, Commander too.
Yeah, Johnson. Yeah, Jennifer Johnson.
Jennifer Johnson. So sorry, Jennifer Johnson.
But Conway, we're right. But she's not the first Trinidad-born ambassador to Trinidad.
Well, Adwadi issue.
Who was it first?
Remember, fella, guess where he from? A guy. He was appointed by the Pharaoh and Congress passed him. The former Pharaoh of America. His name is Estrada. The Marine Corps Sergeant Major of the Marine Corps. Let me tell you that title, Sergeant Major, what that means.
Mm-hmm.
When you are called Sergeant Major of the Marine Corps, that means you are the highest ranked enlisted person to represent all enlisted within the Corps. And guess where you're from? Lavantil. Estrada. John Larry Estrada. How I forget that boy? Oh, good. You see, I don't know what country you could have get me there. Heavy. Yeah. So Miss, even though she's well qualified, there's no question about that, right? But more qualified based on her conservative values, right? You won't get no nonsense from this lady. All right. I can tell you that. But yeah, so but the first trade alien born ambassador representing the United States, appointed by Barack Obama, was the former Sergeant Major of the Marine Corps, John Larry Estrada from Lavantil. Take a bow, Kingsley, from our tongue.
All right,
Heavy
brother.
tongue to her. Take care.
All right, brother. What let's call him? Trinity Trump too?
No, that's Baby Trump.
Baby Trump, bro.
It's Baby Trump. Well, when you call?
In a dancing?
Okay.
So we were trying to get in contact with a correspondent down there at Piccadilly Street, where the peace walk was happening, so that he could give us some updates and details of what is happening down there. Caller.
Good afternoon, gentlemen.
Good afternoon.
Another reason to celebrate. We get the non-permanent seat at the United Nations.
Yes, I mentioned that.
Right? So that means that for 2 years or whatever the term is, somebody, I hope they find the right people there. Because we don't want nobody to go out there and make a fool of themselves.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yes, definitely.
Where Ralph Mirage? He in the country?
I wouldn't know. I and Ralph Mirage never went to school together.
But I thought he's the minister for well, not minister for CARICOM, but he's the ambassador for CARICOM. You don't say nothing at all.
I have no idea what Ralph Mirage has been doing. It's been a while since I heard the name Ralph Mirage.
I think he went and
no disrespect to the man. I respect him.
He went and celebrate Guyana 60th Independence Day. Yeah, they invite the opposition. The president of Guyana invite the opposition, his friend, because they are friends. Yeah, he invite the prime minister of St. Vincent. He invite the opposition leader to come to attend, and the prime minister of Barbados was.
So he didn't invite Saturday. He invited Friday.
I think you're talking about.
He didn't invite Friday. He invited Saturday.
Correct.
Yes, he invites.
I think you're talking about Ralph Gonzalez.
Yeah, Ralph Gonzalez.
Yeah, well,
He's talking about Ralph Mirage.
Oh, Ralph Mirage.
No. Wait. Two things. We're mixing up here.
I think we're mixing up here.
Oh, Ralph. I didn't hear good. Sorry.
He thought you were speaking about Ralph Gonzalez.
Oh, sorry. No.
It's the one who I call Saturday because the man who's ruling St. Vincent now is called Friday.
Yeah, Friday. Yes,
Oh,
Friday.
okay.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, caller. Thanks. I didn't hear good.
You mind the thing now.
Yes, thanks.
All
caller.
right, caller.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
I didn't hear good at all.
No, I was confused because I know we were talking about Ralph Mirage and then let's switch to Ralph Gonzalez.
I didn't hear that one at all. That was the caller. You're live. Lost him.
Call Talk City 91.1 FM now 622-4911. WhatsApp us at 394-4911.
So I want to tell. Don't play that yet. I want to tell the app fake pastor that named after the app, right? Stop calling our name in your mouth on your show to give your show relevance. I know you're listening because you listen here attentively.
Every day.
Every day. Right?
Every program.
Because you cannot seem to find content for your show. So you come to listen to Talk City 91.1 FM from morning to evening, whole day, to give content for your internet blog show that you have, right?
To cut the tape on them.
To talk to those bunch of sycophants that you have there. Those P&M sycophants and them. who cannot seem to understand that their party is dead, right? You come in every night on your blog to talk about Talk City 91.1 and its presenters and asking who qualified to be on radio and who qualified to be on radio, and you go and get our
He wasn't qualified.
Get a Freedom of Information Act to find out how much we working for so you can expose we. You know how to do that.
You was working here. He know
you
was working.
You know you was working here. Under the PNM you was working here.
He was working here.
Tell them how much you was getting.
Yeah.
That we had to do.
Yeah.
Tell your listeners how much you were getting, right? And then say, all right, they probably getting that.
And when qualified, he was qualified.
What you were qualified
when you start, was you nothing? You must be have something now.
He was
a YouTuber, media pass something now.
He started as a caller.
Yes.
Right? He started as a caller. And he probably can't remember how we get that name.
Yeah.
Right? Because I gave him that name when me and Precious was on radio. You used to call him about Google it, and I give him that name. You understand? So you could Hall. Right? I know you listen. Tape that and play it on your show this evening.
Pastor Google wicked. Yeah. Pastor Google wicked.
Don't call him names, don't give him no prevalence. We don't want nobody to get him no shine on we show here. Let it go away.
You wicked.
He's an entity. Yeah. Your time passed. Let me go.
Caller, you're live.
Oh, we had a caller?
Yeah.
Caller.
Hey, right. Heavy.
Yes, Panadol.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
When Panadol called in trouble.
Yeah, no trouble. Yeah. When Aisha said that the UNC between the PNM or the PNM between the UNC, did you remember that? That was last Aisha's contribution for the Street 91 times FM.
All right, Panadol. Okay. Panadol, we ain't talking about that. You're always trying to change the topic. Go ahead, later. Tell Panadol to get the bottle of wrestling.
Every single day. Panadol.
All right. We have one caller. All right. So we head into the top of the hour. And I know just now we have the playway, the NLCB playway draw, and then we have the news. Right? And then we'll be back with 10 minutes for Digicel. And of course, right after that, we are going to do the What You Know segment. Right? It's going to be pretty interesting. And I have a very hard question for Baby Trump. Who feel he's more Trinity in the US than who Trinidadians who living in Trinidad? Baby Trump, I hope you're ready this evening, and I'll come for you this evening. Right? I'm saving that question for you. So,
Baby Trump so good, he had the phone right here. The question, he Googled it one time.
He Googled it one time.
Americans know it's smart enough.
Yeah. He Googling it one time. All right, cool. Until we're going to play, we keep it locked right here to Talk City 91.1 FM.
Don't leave the life, please.
From personal trainer to gym owner.
Trinidad and Tobago on the world.
From running a food truck to owning
Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation from anywhere on your smart device at TNT Today Show, Trinidad and Tobago Today, exclusively on TTT.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Ramala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation from anywhere on your smart device at TNT Today Show, Trinidad and Tobago Today, exclusively on TTT.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Ramala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation from anywhere on your smart device at TNT Today Show, Trinidad and Tobago Today, exclusively on TTT.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Ramala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation from anywhere on your smart device at TNT Today Show, Trinidad and Tobago Today, exclusively on TTT.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Ramala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation from anywhere on your smart device at TNT Today Show, Trinidad and Tobago Today, exclusively on TTT.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Ramala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation from anywhere on your smart device at TNT Today Show, Trinidad and Tobago Today, exclusively on TTT.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Ramala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation from anywhere on your smart device at TNT Today Show, Trinidad and Tobago Today, exclusively on TTT.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Ramala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation from anywhere on your smart device at TNT Today Show, Trinidad and Tobago Today, exclusively on TTT.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Ramala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation from anywhere on your smart device at TNT Today Show, Trinidad and Tobago Today, exclusively on TTT.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Ramala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation from anywhere on your smart device at TNT Today Show, Trinidad and Tobago Today, exclusively on TTT.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Ramala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation from anywhere on your smart device at TNT Today Show, Trinidad and Tobago Today, exclusively on TTT.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Ramala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation from anywhere on your smart device at TNT Today Show, Trinidad and Tobago Today, exclusively on TTT.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Ramala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation from anywhere on your smart device at TNT Today Show, Trinidad and Tobago Today, exclusively on TTT.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Ramala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation from anywhere on your smart device at TNT Today Show, Trinidad and Tobago Today, exclusively on TTT.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Ramala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation from anywhere on your smart device at TNT Today Show, Trinidad and Tobago Today, exclusively on TTT.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Ramala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation from anywhere on your smart device at TNT Today Show, Trinidad and Tobago Today, exclusively on TTT.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Ramala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation from anywhere on your smart device at TNT Today Show, Trinidad and Tobago Today, exclusively on TTT.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Ramala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation from anywhere on your smart device at TNT Today Show, Trinidad and Tobago Today, exclusively on TTT.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Ramala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation from anywhere on your smart device at TNT Today Show, Trinidad and Tobago Today, exclusively on TTT.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Ramala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation from anywhere on your smart device at TNT Today Show, Trinidad and Tobago Today, exclusively on TTT.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Ramala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation from anywhere on your smart device at TNT Today Show, Trinidad and Tobago Today, exclusively on TTT.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Ramala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation from anywhere on your smart device at TNT Today Show, Trinidad and Tobago Today, exclusively on TTT.
The 91.1 FM. I want to say thank you to DigiCell for the last 10, 15 minutes. Of course, welcome to Know Your Country. This is where you call and I ask you a question about Trinidad and Tobago, and you can answer it and see how good you know your country. Yes, Right on Talk City 91.1 FM. Know Your Country. This is the segment right now. Don't forget, if you get it wrong, you're going to jail. And if you get it right, we're going to applaud you. So let's use on the phone line 622-4911.
Know your country. Know your country.
All right. First caller. So, caller. In Trinidad and Tobago, we have many different types of mangoes. I want you to name 6 different types of mangoes that we have in Trinidad and Tobago. Go.
You have Julie mango, wrong mango.
What? Julie mango and what?
Julie mango, wrong mango. Mango wrong, they call it.
Mango wronged?
Yeah, wrong mango. They call mango wrong. Yeah, then they have mango doodles.
No. They don't have no mango wrong. It have no mango wrong. I never hear mango wrong before.
I grew up in the country. I know about mango wrong.
You ever hear about mango wrong? Kingsley, you ever hear about mango wrong? I hear about mango long. I hear long mango.
Yes, they have long too. They have long and they have wrong. They have Zabrico. They have
It have Zabico. It have long, right? Go ahead.
Doodles. They have mango doodles.
Yes.
They have mango calabash.
Calabash, right? One more.
They have mango rose.
Mango rose, right? Good, congratulations, right? You know mango.
I grew up in the country.
He called there. He called Cora. He called Starch. He called them yet, yeah.
Yeah, I ain't call starch yet.
Yeah.
They have mango tin. I think mango tin is what some people call mango long, but we call it mango tin in the country. A tin longish mango. Yeah, okay, brother.
Right. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Give him a congratulations. The King's here, mic off. Where is it?
It have also cutlass mango too.
Yeah, that cutlass mango too. Yeah. A lot of those mangoes you don't see again. Yeah, caller. We have a calling line. Where's that playing?
You ever heard about the hog mango?
I hear about hog mango, yes. Yes. It have mango rose. You understand? It's a susumata. You ever heard about susumata?
No.
It's a basta pool. Yeah, we really eat mango long time ago. Caller. You have a call on the line? Good afternoon, caller.
Yeah, good afternoon. Know Your Country.
All right. Welcome. There was a particular plant that used to grow on the hills. It was similar to a palm tree. You used to pick it and you used to eat it. And the tree sometimes used to have to pick on it. The skin is hard in a shell. And when you eat it, it used to tie up your mouth. What was it called? Gugu is the correct one. Gugu. It's called Gugu. You used to call it Gugu Beth. Thank you very much, sir. Well, you're nothing. I shall save that question for Trini Chomp, you know. For baby Chomp. Thank you, caller. Yes. Access phrase.
Know Your Country.
And no longer in the background. I hear myself in the background. No longer radio.
Know Your Country.
Right. Good. There's a particular fruit, and today I'm dealing with plants because we're in Corpus Christi tomorrow. So I'm dealing with plants and fruits today. Traditional. So.
You have fruit one now.
Get what?
Fruit one.
Well, I give it that fruit one. There's a particular fruit. Right? When you pick it, right? When you pick it and you eat it, you could have saved the seed, right? Put it in the sun, let it dry, and then roast it. What is the name of that fruit?
What? Have you waited? Remember, I give me something else.
Listen. I'm going to explain it again. There's a particular fruit that used to grow in Trinidad and Tobago. It still grows, but I don't see it as much as before. I used to pick it. I used to suck the fruit. It was sweet. And then you used to take the nut, the seed, and put it to dry, right? And after it dry, you used to roast it and eat it.
I don't know what's that.
You don't know what's that? Oh gosh, all right. Sorry about that, darling. I'm afraid to jail. No. You had to call back. that one really easy. Even my director, you all know what it is. I find I get too much hints there. Too much. Caller.
I know your country. Heavy, that was cashew.
Yes, that was cashew. And I hope she listens to hear cashew. She might be bothered. Yes, I know cashew. All right. Next question. This particular fruit, right?
Yeah.
The tree resemble a coconut tree, but the fruit itself is small and red, and you used to have to boil it before you eat it. And the seed, you used to have to hit it with a hammer sometimes to open it to get the nut. What was the name of that fruit? Piwa. Yes, you know truth. You know thing, man. Thank you, caller. Thank you. Give him a... Yeah, man. Piwa. Yes, man. Know your country, man. We have some old schoolers in here who know thing, boy. We have some old schoolers in here who know thing.
Know your country.
Right. Welcome.
Yeah.
This particular fruit, right? When you pick it, you used to have to roll it in your hands for it to get soft before you crack it open to eat it. What was it?
I know it was a rolling cherry.
Nah, it's not a rolling cherry. Sorry about that, caller. It's not a rolling cherry. Sorry about that. You gotta put in the jail. You can call back and try back again sometime. Yes. We lost that call. Good afternoon, caller.
Afternoon. Nice series, right?
A series? No.
It's
not series. No. I know what they're talking about, but this particular fruit, it was purple in color.
Purple in color? Jamun?
No, not jamun. Sorry, caller. That's jamun. It was a dark purplish fruit that when you pick it, you roll it in your hand until it gets soft, and then you crack it open, and it used to tap your mouth too. Sorry about that, caller. I'll give you 2 chances. It's not the rolling cherry, and it's not jamun. Caller.
Know your country.
Yes.
Heavy, I think that fruit's supposed to be governor cherry.
Yes.
And roll it.
Yes, governor cherry. You know, this man know thing, boy.
And the tree had a lot of pick on
it. Pick on it. Correct is right. Governor cherry.
And it used to be.
Yes. And I hope some young people are listening right now, because you are hearing about some fruits here that you probably never won't see again, because I haven't seen these fruits in many years.
Heavy?
Yes.
I thought that question I just said that thing. I thought that was Chinese tamarind.
You talk about Chinese tamarind? No.
Yeah, the one that you roll up and you eat it after and you never see. My grandmother used to plant that Chinese tamarind.
I know it's Chinese tamarind. That's not Chinese tamarind.
That was the answer? Okay. Well,
that wasn't the answer.
Give me one day.
All right. This particular one is not a fruit really.
Okay.
It grows in the ground.
Uh-huh.
Right? It is pretty small.
Don't tell me it's Pity Tambo you're talking
about. Tippy Tambo. That's why I get it one time. And the man didn't even finish the question. I said pretty small and you go to you just boil it.
My grandmother had
yes.
50 different
Tippy Tambo, boy. Tippy Tambo.
My mother have my grandmother
yes,
every different food you think about. I have it in Fremont.
All right. Yeah, man.
Okay.
If I get any guess, I will come for it because
I know, boy,
I haven't seen Tippy Tambo in some years.
I was in Trinidad last year, couldn't find no Pity Tambo.
Yeah, boy, Tippy Tambo, you can't get it at all. Thank you. Yes. One more. We're going to do one more. We're going to do one more. How my partner from America ain't called me yet. Call her.
Hello. All right. I call back again.
You call back again. Their country, right?
That is it. Was easier, but I feel God, boy. I'm sorry, I didn't get that one.
All right. You know the Tippy Tambo one. I didn't get that one. All right. Okay. This particular fruit, right?
Okay. Let me try.
Yes. This particular fruit, right? You have to shell it, right? And you can make several different things.
Shut time.
No, let me finish. Hold on, don't jump the gun. Right? You can make several different things, several different types of it. Right? It can either be stewed or roll in a ball. What is it called?
Or roll in a ball. Oh gosh. Just no.
Think about it. I want to get right. You want to pick it. You have to shell it. It could be rolling a ball or making a stew.
You make and you put sugar on it. Oh gosh.
Yes, put sugar on it.
I don't.
Come on. You have it right there. Come on.
Yes, sir.
Don't matter for in jail, eh?
Tom Brown.
Tom Brown. Yes, Tom Brown ball. You almost didn't get it. Congratulations. Yes, Tom Brown. That's the name of it. Tom Brown. Yes. Thank you, caller. No, that's it for the segment. And I want to thank everyone for Know Your Country segment. Thank everyone for participating in Know Your Country. Right? I know some of you guys haven't heard of those fruits, and I know some of the young people who's listening in the cars right now probably never even heard of some of these fruits that we used to have long ago. Tambran, cashew, Tippy Tambo, rolling, what's the one I call Governor Cherry and all these things here. A lot of people don't know that. So it's glad to know that some of you guys still here and knows about those fruits, because everywhere you go now, you've seen apple and banana and grapes. You're not seeing none of these local fruits that you saw a long time. So anyway, we are going for a break and we're going to be right back, and we're going to come back to our show.
It's about Governor Plum.
Eh?
Governor Plum.
Governor Plum, yeah. We can do that. We can do that some other time. Let's go.
Under the exceptional leadership of Prime Minister the Honorable Kamala Persad-Bissessar, Trinidad and...
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Ramala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation from anywhere on your smart device at TNT Today Show, Trinidad and Tobago Today, exclusively on TTT.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Ramala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation from anywhere on your smart device at TNT Today Show, Trinidad and Tobago Today, exclusively on TTT.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Ramala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation from anywhere on your smart device at TNT Today Show, Trinidad and Tobago Today, exclusively on TTT.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Ramala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From
Good work, guys. Deal with that fake Mako pasta salad. He's too fast and disrespectful. Let him take a big twa for that. Take care, guys.
Okay, so we are back right here on Talk City 91.1 FM. We are welcome back to everyone, right? And there's a particular clip that I sent for you, Director, and I need you to play that clip. And this is a clip live that we took, that was live in the world. Oh God, why did the thing just slip off my brain? Play the clip. This is where we were. It was announced that we are now part of the UN, United National Security Council. Right. So go ahead.
Zimbabwe, 182. Trinidad and Tobago, 181. Guyana, 1. Portugal, 134. Austria, 131. Having obtained the required two-thirds majority and the largest number of votes, Austria, Portugal, Trinidad and Tobago, and Zimbabwe are elected members of the Security Council for a 2-year term beginning on January 1st, 2027. Kyrgyzstan.
Yes, so there you had it when they announced that Trinidad and Tobago has gotten their seat for 2 years on the World National Security Council, the UN, United Nations Security Council.
And you can see it is a big thing, because if the listeners could have seen the video to see how these
other countries were celebrating and reacting for this, because their name called to enter to that forum. Right, and then you will see how great this thing is.
A big thing.
The thing is, a lot of us in Trinidad and Tobago don't understand, or do have a clue or idea how important this is in Kingsley. They don't know.
It's a big step, very big step.
Remember, out of all the countries in the world, there's only a few could join this. So when you're on that, you see your country really saying something.
It's secure.
Right? Yeah. Right?
That is the alliance will protect you if anybody try to, because the UN, you know what I mean?
Correct.
Where Trump go there and make a speech. Big leaders go there and make a speech. We went there and make speech already, but we now have a seat.
So we have some calls on the line. We're going to take some calls. Caller.
Was coming in waiting.
Caller.
Oh, good afternoon. Yes.
Yes, good afternoon, caller.
Yes, sir. Good evening. I was listening on news today where Colin and Burt making a plea
to
the government to fix some pot. Hello, you hearing me?
Yeah. Good caller.
I was saying that I was listening on the news today where Colin and Burt making a plea to the government to fix some pothole next to his entrance or something like that. I want to know if that man really serious. Them people break up all them roads in Trinidad and Tobago, mash them up over the 10 years, and he's saying this all on his junction about a year now, big pothole, and he wanted to fix. So I want to know if he really serious, what he say. You follow? I don't know.
I don't know if it's that by the street over there next to us here, but a passing there and it really have a hole there, a big hole by the 7-story building there.
I hear you, but for so much a long time ago, and where drivers complaining, taxi drivers complaining, the car damaged, the front end damaging so much, and then nobody to attend to them when they was in power. That's the point I'm making.
Understand the point.
They are the country, real mash up, all them roads in mash up, and nobody to fix them. And he's complaining for one pothole.
Yeah.
I mean, I am not saying the pothole shouldn't fix, but you shouldn't say anything.
Yeah, but where he say the places, they could give us a better idea, better spot that way. You see that? If they go Martin or where?
Where exactly they are potholes are?
You have to be Digo Martin, because you say where he's living.
Where he's living.
Where he's living, yeah.
Okay.
You might hear the clip sometime.
All right, okay, Kola, thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah, but them think they mustn't make them think them kind of upset. Yeah, that is a small thing. Kola, you're live.
Good evening, Brother Heavy and Brother Kingsley, and all the listeners. The covenant of the Christ and one in Jesus. May the good Lord bless all of us. The caller supposed to say that if they're talking about the $1 billion he borrowed to alleviate the traffic, and the next $1 billion he borrowed to fix pothole and bridges, where that money gone? You see, the nice thing about it, Penny want to have a light to see she way. But I only hope that light, when she had that vigil, you could tell me how it is, the procurement and what bidding way Foster Cummins and his wife and them do to get all that $500 million in contract. And then we can see the way and the light to the procurement office to find out why it is hard $5 billion a questionable contract. So you see, when they're trying to move the narrative and to change the status quo, all I will ask them, right? When my political leader and the most honorable Mr. Kamla Prasad Bisesa, as he say, we living in a lawless dump. You see it? People fighting for criminality and criminal activity. Have a blessed evening, brothers, and enjoy a short weekend.
Thank you, caller. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
And I get some information because we talked about somebody on Google earlier on, and they say a former talk shows, a woman, a female, go on a program and telling them how much you working for, how much I working for. I say, but why this 91.1 bullying them so?
She don't want to tell them. I could tell them. You understand? I don't know I don't know Coco in the sun, but I want to know how much they was working for. You understand?
I was from Sawa.
Yeah, I want to know how much she was working for in URP. Why didn't tell the public how much she was getting in URP? And you used to go once a month.
Yeah.
Eh? Why didn't tell them how much money you make in URP and build house and build supermarket and mini mart?
How much barcodes and shops.
Yeah. Why didn't tell them that?
We investigate here, you know. We come in to investigate here.
Yeah, don't come for me, you know, because I have your files.
I have a files.
You understand? And I have a mic in front of me and thousands of people listening.
Yes.
So don't come for me.
Every my children never get what's work, you know.
Okay.
My children never get what's work. So tread, yeah?
Tread lightly.
Tread lightly.
Tread lightly. Careful.
If you have it there, tread.
Careful.
Lightly, because my children.
I have files, you know.
Never
you know, like when files bust, you like to call people phone.
Okay.
You know, you only know people number what they're talking about here.
Okay.
And you know your skin 10.
10. Real 10.
Right. So
know
how you trod in.
Real 10. She skin very, very, very thin.
Very thin.
Talk City, 91.1 FM now.
Careful.
622-4911. WhatsApp us at 394-4911.
Right and wrong workers play somewhere that she went and bust up she mouth.
Yeah, she go on all them. They have to go on all them
social
media platform.
Next one is KFC, you know.
Well, I don't have time with tea because as far as I concerned, he taking chin up.
The man only call my name in Roti.
You understand?
And me and he, you see to take the call. Me and he or the voice note. Me and he, you see to take together, you know.
Don't
Let
Column shut the hole in his mouth. Let him wait. The hole was there 9 years before. So, toi to him.
Yeah. I don't even want to talk about Colin Inwood because I don't want to make them relevant.
Inwood is not important.
I don't want to make him relevant. As far as I'm concerned, I tell him Trinidad and Tobago this, right? We don't want to go for a top, right? Give me my thing where I like them. Put up that for me. I just feel in a warring mood right now. Play my thing for me. Push it up. Let the people hear it. Yeah, play that. I am saying, Trinidad and Tobago, that we as a country has made a very grave mistake. And that mistake is allowing the PNM to still have 12 seats in the parliament. I am saying Trinidad and Tobago, that mistake will come back to haunt us, our children, and our grandchildren, and our great-grandchildren, and our great-great-great-grandchildren. We, as a people, was to wipe that red off the map, just like Tobago did in the Tobago elections. Hey, Kingsley?
I agree.
We want to have people like Colin Imbird still in Parliament after that man signed off on genocide. Genocide, I have to say, of our economy, borrowed the most amount of money any other government ever borrowed in the history of Trinidad and Tobago. Spend more money than any other government in the history of Trinidad and Tobago. Thief more money than any other government in the history of Trinidad and Tobago. Still in Parliament. And did nothing for the people of Trinidad and Tobago. You ever see a government spend more money in a 5-year, 10-year than any other government there ever was in the history of Trinidad and Tobago, with no oil boom, with a closed refinery? Borrow more than any other government. $500 billion. And the people of Trinidad and Tobago was suffering. Raise tax, raise this tax, raise gas 7 times. It's just tax. And he still get people to vote for he. I just question every day of my life the intelligence and the education of our people, you know, boy. Sometimes I just wonder if we really and truly educated, you know. Or if we just like to take chain up. We like wind up toy. We like battery dolly. How he was able to reclaim a seat? How Stuart Young was able to reclaim a seat? How these people was able to be sitting in our parliament today and talking all that nonsense? Why they stood by and eat. They eat till the belly burst. They eat till they can't eat no more. Food falling out of their mouth. When they done, they went and raised their salaries. Whilst you suffer. And then all the audacity to come and ball. Camline doing nothing for we. And Camline them bad. And Camline do this. And Camline doing that. And Camline this. And she promised this. And she promised that. And all of this suffer under the PNM. And coming to blame Camlan now for what's going on right now. Or they talking about roads bad. Who leave the road bad? Who leave the roads bad? Or they talking about the hospitals and the condition. Who left it like that? Or they talking about the drainage. Who didn't clean it? Who left it like that? And borrow money to do it and thief it and never do nothing. Let me tell you how wicked the PNM is. The PNM had government paid workers in an organization who was doing work in masonry, carpentry, plumbing, sanitation, and cleaning. The government workers in that organization for 9.5 years did nothing. Kings, do you believe that?
Sad.
They come into work every day, sign, sit down for 2 hours and go back home and get paid.
Just like the woman in
Listen, listen. 9.5 years. Go, sign, talk, play the fool, go back home, get paid. Think about it. Director, think about it. 9.5 years you have nothing to do but get paid. Right? So you're asking the question over then, who was doing all the mason, the plumbing, the carpentry, the electrical, the cleaning, the maintenance? Who? If them had to do the work and they're not doing nothing and getting paid, who doing it? You know what they paying them did? Kingsley, you know what they paying them did?
Listening.
They deliberately not pay these people. Well, not let these people work and pay them to do nothing, and hired contractors and pay them hundreds and thousands and millions of dollars to do the same thing these people getting paid for. See, guess what? You had to change a pipe, change 2 elbows in a pipe, in a sink, right? We don't have nobody to do that. You call a contractor, and the contractor charging you $30,000 to change 2 elbows in a pipe. You're paying a plumbing contractor $30,000 to change 2 elbows in a pipe. He call up a man, go by the house and change 2 elbows for me. He get 30,000, he get the worker 1,000, and he gave whoever gave him the contract a piece of money. Easy money, eh? And a man who's supposed to do that, who getting paid to do that, not doing that. That is what the PNM was doing. Friends, families, and financiers was eating millions and millions of dollars, giving people contract. You want contract? You want $100,000? Eh? Look at some land there to cut. Bush. And they get a contract to cut bush on a piece of land. And every month you get $250,000, $300,000 to cut a piece of land. And the land not even worth $20,000 to cut. Think about it, you know. Or they think about why telling her they here, you know. This was going on for 9.5 years. People barely busting. Man get $1 million contract to change a door, change a window, put in a toilet set, clean a drain. And the men who hired in that company to do that sit down for 9.5 years and join salary to do nothing. Because what? Them had to eat. The friend had to eat. The family had to eat. The family had contract. The sister had contract. The brother had contract. Hey, you want a contract? Go and register a company. What was the procurement registration? What was the OPR? When a certain minister named Foster was eating heavily. Contract so. His hand was in everything. Where was them? But they coming to talk now because Twiggy girl walk by Wassa, and Starks walking by Wassa, and Matara walking by Wassa. But a certain talk show host was getting over $15,000 a month to come for one day and sign a book. Every month. Multiple jobs description. But they want to come to find out where I working for in Talk City. That's their business. Right? Why ain't talk about that? What you do for $15,000 a month? Nothing. For 9.5 years. That way you could have built house. That way you could have put on mini mat. Or don't come for me, because I have all of their files. Level corruption under the PNM. You can tell me this? You have government paid daily workers home. Let's just sit down for 9 years and getting paid, and then paying somebody else. Check how much money is that? You're paying so and you're paying so to do the same thing. You're paying people here to just to not do nothing. To make an excuse and say we can't handle, but we don't have nobody to do that work. So that you could give somebody else a contract to get plenty money to thief it to do the same work we're paying people to do. Who does that? Who does that, Kingsley? Don't forget to say the PNM.
PNM.
That's what they do. That is how they are built. But no, they're talking about Kamala ain't giving nothing, and Kamala ain't giving nothing. And the PNM was taken from all the time. That's why they couldn't give all nothing like that. They wasn't giving all nothing. And then the UNC had to come now and fix that. That to come and realize, wait now. We have $1 billion gone in that same company, a whole billion. For 9 years, a whole $1 billion gone. How we getting back that? Where that gone? What they do for that $1 billion? Well, we can't even see. You can't even see. And when the books come out, $30,000 to change 2 elbows and a pipe, $100,000 to change a kitchen sink, $10,000 to change a light bulb. When you see them kind of figures, they want to know what kind of light bulb is that. That light, when they put in that light bulb, you can see the moon. That what contractors was getting paid. Thank you. You tell me to change a window, man getting 60,000 to change a glass in a window. And when you see those figures, what you saying? Wait now. What kind of window is that? Normal window you can buy back one thing for $400. You get a window by $400 for back one thing, and them changing that and charging $60,000. Well, tell me something in Trinidad. Tell me what wrong in Trinidad now. But all they want to call here, all they want to talk on the media about UNC and doing nothing for we, and where they saying they have no money, but they have money. Is the worst. Something wrong with us in Trinidad and Tobago. The minute this government come in, that to play any, mini, miny, more with the economy. Because what all they do understand, that we didn't even have money we had to try to scrape up money to keep the lights on. Just to keep the lights on and the water running and the food on the table, we had was to borrow. We had to go all over the country. We went to the United Arab Emirates, we went to America, we went all over the place. All since this government do, they're just traveling, going all over the place looking for money. You know why? First thing, this same stinking dirty column say when they come into office, where they get any money from? They want to pay public servants 10%, where they get any money from? Why you think you keep asking where we get any money? Where they get any money from? Why you think you keep asking where they get any money from? Because you know that he left none. That's what they do. They scrape and rape the economy, they rape the treasury, and when the next government come in, they know it have nothing there for them. They make sure and do that for spite. So that government now will look bad and look like they don't know what they're doing, and then they're going with the propaganda machine to talk about, they don't know what they're doing. They're not doing it, talking, where they get any money from? Because you know. No money and in debt. You have no money and in debt. Where you get any money from? Just to keep the lights on, it costing the government $3 billion a month. almost $3 billion a month to pay taxpayers, to pay public servants, to keep the water light and light running, the water running, the gas in the people's cars running, to keep the economy flowing, make sure all their food, to pay this, to pay medical bills, to make sure the hospital have medicine, to make sure the roads, everything, just to keep the lights on, $3 billion. Anything after that have to go by priority. And when not important, gonna get their head chopped off. So it come like you in your house, and you have a household to run, and you come and they lost your work. So you have to study now, you're scraping, so you have to study now. I have to pay my light bill, pay my water bill, buy food, and the children want to go movie tongue to watch Superman. What you gonna do? Don't buy no food, leave out food, or leave out light and carry them to watch Superman? You have to cut it out. Sometimes they cut out, they go vex with you. Daddy, I thought they were going to watch Superman. Sorry. Daddy lost his job. We have no money. Money slow. Things tight. Only have money tight to buy food and pay the bills. At least you have food on the table. But you know you want to watch Superman because you can get to see Superman, you're vex. And that's what's going on right now in this country. They're vex. Because Kamala promised with us and she promised that. But when they come in, they go in there and they see all the problems they're running and facing too. That wicked, evil government done. You have to cut and contrive. That is why URP, CPEP, and forestries had to go. You had to save $500 million a year. Because that is what was costing to pay these people and them to do nothing. You understand? I had to cut this because this cost me $500 million. Where again if I don't even have the $500 million? It had to go. Either that or I said on Wasa workers and tech workers and who gonna keep the lights on? Who gonna make sure water in the pipe? Other think now. Essentials had to be essentials. We had to pay them. This year wasn't doing nothing, was getting free money for the last 9.5 years. $500 million. I had to save that and put it somewhere else. Right? This is basic economy, but a lot of us don't know how to run a country, so we talking to we pie hole in my mouth because we have a hole in my mouth. We want to just talk. Oh, well, should I just fire all the CPEP contractors and put in new one and pay them at what? Pay them at what? With money that they don't have? And I want you know what I commend them for? They never come out and say the PNMT for all the money, they have no money. That never come out the Prime Minister mouth. You know she keeps saying? We're going to get the job done. We're going to give you guys jobs. We're going to find something for her to do. By the hook or the cook, we have a team working. You always say, and she saying that, you know. When the PNM come in, they will say, well, tighten your belt. As soon as you only come in, the next day, you say, tighten your belt. And buy new Mercedes. Who does do that? Well, they wake me up in Trinidad, I don't know. I tell you all, you know. This is chalk and cheese, you know. Chalk and cheese, you know. It has no comparison, you know. That's why I hate to hear people put PNM and UNC in the same boat. They are not the same. Totally not the same. And sometimes I wish I could take my brain and put it in other people's heads so they can know what I know. But I can't. And this is why I have to come and use this forum to try and educate all and make all this see what's going on. So when they're talking the nonsense and the propaganda and the crap on the social media and bloggers and on the podcast and them are talking and set a stupidness. You tell them what you know. Tell them. There's nothing good about the PNM. Nothing at all. We're going to the phone line. 6224911. Kings, you have anything to say?
No.
Let's go.
Calls coming in. Seeing calls coming in. Call on your live.
Heavy.
I listen to you, leave it there.
King of the Airways.
Yeah, leave it there. Go ahead, leave it there.
Heavy. Makanda Daga say, like they give them a license to thief. Jack Warner say, some of them couldn't even buy a doubles. Hadid say, it have a set of rats in the government. And only want to sit down there and talk about the PNN.
And what did O'Halloran say? What did O'Halloran say? Wait, me gone? What did Privat say?
Hello?
Caller.
Yeah, I in line by TC. TC, I'm not TC heavy. Heavy, you so much on the point this evening, eh? You so much on point with all what you were saying. I sit down here and I listen. What is you saying? These people had so hard. 9 years and a half PNM carry all the through this. Like they just forget.
Yeah.
Like they just forget. You see what you put across everything? A little child could understand what you're saying here.
Exactly.
A house can run without money.
Correct.
How you going to run a house without money?
Uh-huh.
So you will continue the contractor before who was building the house and going. So you will continue down the same road. You wouldn't make changes.
Correct.
But something really wrong with sometimes I just tell you something really wrong, and I don't want to say it. Something wrong with we race our people, Something wrong with we because we back in the PNM majority. What the areas, and all they want to come out of the 100, all they still vote Colin and vote, all they still vote these fellas and them back in power.
Back in power.
Wasn't getting nothing all the time.
Yeah, back in power.
Man. You understand? All they vote them back to represent all they get nothing.
Nothing. But he complaining about pothole he road where he living.
You understand?
And he never fix it, but he calling to we to fix it. You see something wrong with them?
Look. But something something I always hear my grandmother say. We walking there, plenty people walking on the head. The head they walking on it. And it's no joke I'm telling you, boy. TC continue the good work you and what is the next guy? Kingsley.
Yes.
All you continue doing the good work, man. Open the people's eyes, boy. Open the people's eyes, boy.
Thank you very much, caller.
It come like the blind leading the blind. That is what going on. The blind leading the blind there.
Thank you, caller.
Good evening.
Good evening, caller.
Kingsley and Heavy, my two best friends on radio. How much time you giving me? Let me know.
Once you being truthful,
I am being
and then coming here to spread propaganda. I can't tell you what to say. I'm not trying to tell you what to say.
Tell me what to say.
You can say what you want, but I'm going to tell you when you done talk. I'm going to give you
one government. Before the UNC one government, every armchair economist was telling them the promises that you are making are unrealistic. The money is not there. Mr. Embert said, I'm giving you 4% because that is all I have. Let me go to court and let the court find out whether I could pay you more than that. But they did not want to listen. All they were interested in doing is telling the people we will find the money, Rowley by painting with the money. The truth is that if the UNC had adopted the PNM policy since 15 years ago and implemented a revenue authority, all of the marish and the parish who keep stealing the money, we would have had more to spend.
I want to know who's the marish and parish who are stealing the money.
I hope you let me finish it.
No, I'm just asking, who's the marish and parish who are stealing the money?
So the reason why we are here is because of a failed fiscal policy of the UNC to have no revenue authority, no property taxes, and they say the PNM only want to tax you. But the first thing when they come into office, they say, hey, all the renters, listen to me. 250,000 if you don't register, you have to register and we're going to tax you. Because in new taxes, they know now that the government has to earn by taxes. I only laugh when they say they bring the Arabs here to give us money. Before anybody lend money, they look at your books. When they talk to the IMF and the IMF say them fellas are only collecting 60% of all collectible revenue, they're lending you no money. That is where you are. So at the end of the day, we are here because of failed fiscal policy of the UNC. They promoted it out of office and they promoted it in office.
The UNC was in power for the last 9.5 years?
The UNC was in power because I told you.
Wait now, the UNC was in power for the last 9.5 years?
The UNC was in power since then. Let me tell you why.
All right, thank you very much. That why I know you going mad. Thank you. Your time run out. Your time run out. That why I know you going mad. That why I know you going mad. The UNC was in power for 9.5 years. You hear what you know say, Kingsley? You mad, Eric. Eric, go and take a medication. It's your mad, sir.
Heavy and Kingsley.
Who you want to sell that crap to?
Man.
Yeah, go ahead, caller.
I want to tell you something. Polka Dot Face fire Gerala Rambaran as governor of the central bank.
Yeah.
That a vacancy in the whole bank, and he apply on top the exam, and Polka Dot Face call the people and put a spoke in the wheel, and the fella couldn't get the work. You think they're right here? You think they're right here? I'll say it for Trinidad and Tobago to know the evil we're dealing with. Parasite. I don't waste time on this piece of filthy. Just call it.
Yeah. I want people to hear how daughter she talking about you when she was in power for the last 9.5 years. I say if you only go on there, I know you're going mad. Eric need to take your medication.
First, when God wanted to get your to destroy you, he set your mad, you know.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah, brother. Thank you.
That's a banker, and it shook Makila that we win more seats than that, you know. Because remember the man sponsor her.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Change she up. Well, it's all out to humbug the UNC, but when God bless you, nobody could humbug you. 181 countries vote for we.
Thank you.
181 countries vote. Only
Yes.
when they vote for we.
Thank you. All right, brother. Come and talk your shopping on the People Radio Station. Caller. Good afternoon, caller.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Yes, brother.
Have you listening to your program there this evening, right? But if you reel it yourself, right, name one party that never steal. Name a party that nobody could say never stole nothing in this country.
Wait, in Trinidad?
Yeah, in Trinidad and Tobago.
NAR.
But so then again, I agree that UNC Sports was stole back then. And when
NAR.
Ask a question and answer.
You ask a question and answer, yeah.
Here we go with now. And now, if you come it.
All right, let me hear you say, Vicky, ask my question, NAR. Where NAR steal?
I can't talk for NAR, right? But UNC also stole too.
Listen, you ask my question. No, you switch, you're flipping the goalpost, you're moving the goalpost.
Moving it bad.
You ask my question, ask name a party that never steal. I said the NAR.
Right?
Right?
You could say the NAR,
you say the history of Trinidad and Tobago. I tell you NAR, and now you have to tell me why not the NAR. Right? If you say no, you cannot change the question or give my next question because I answered the question, right? Caller, you go on?
He come in with the agenda.
This is what I'm saying.
And he gets shoot down.
You ask me, name a party that never stole. I said the NAR.
So you see
right?
that
I could say that because I know the NAR didn't have no money, Tati.
Yeah.
They had no.
No, but
they couldn't do nothing.
But when they say that, he say, well, the UNC thief then. That way he come in to say, you know.
Jesus, Lord. These people,
all party
caller.
So, we should be talking about PNM thief.
Ah, Lord. Caller.
Yeah, good evening,
PNM thief more.
Heavy brother Kingsley. I want to say, have you said it quite right, eh? Trinidad and Tobago could inadvertently make the Keith Christopher-led Rowley PNM government look like the greatest prime minister and the greatest government this country ever see. Let me tell you why. Imagine that government used the most amount of non-disclosure agreements to serve public matters. So we don't even know where we own money went because of non-disclosure, right? They offer you 000, right? 000, and give themselves 50%, about 50% increase in salary, and that man managed to convince people that he's still worth putting back into government. Right? Yeah. That is impossible. Trinidad is the most impossible country in the world, apparently.
No, something had to wrong with we, boy.
I go listen off here. Good afternoon, everybody.
Thank you, Johnson. Caller.
Good evening, sir. How are you guys doing?
I'm okay.
Heavy?
Yes, brother.
The governor just, one little thing, you're telling a man was Governor Cherry earlier on, right? But the Governor Cherry is also referred to as the series. You was giving that man, throwing that man in jail, but that's not the correct thing you was doing there. The Governor Cherry is also known as series, so just bear that in mind. Thank you, sir.
Good afternoon, caller.
Good afternoon, Kingsley. Good afternoon, Heavy.
That's
The one to know why we don't have money. Eric.
Correct.
Eric said he offered public servants 5%, but they took 47%. Eric, remember how Imbert furnished his office?
Yeah.
Like if it was his house?
Yep.
The painting that cost more to hang on the wall that he paid for it?
Yep.
Eric, remember that the Privy Council asked why Imbert is not being investigated?
Uh-huh.
You know, there's so many things about that PNM. You know, like you just said, they still have plenty private and O'Halloran and the PNM, I know.
You're telling me? Worse than them.
Still have plenty of them. But you see, there are people, many people, I included, who would never, ever, ever forget PNM. They are wicked, vindictive, and the supporters of them, I don't know what to say about them. Because they still say in the country, hang on money. What she doing with the money? She promises. PNM never promised all you nothing. And they took everything from all you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Eric.
Thank you. Imagine PNM put a manifesto and then do nothing with the manifesto. Imagine that. Caller.
Yeah.
Careful.
Good evening, gentlemen.
Good evening, caller. Afternoon.
Yes, I just want to make 2 points. I know you are two young guys, but I just want to enlighten you all with this corruption. In 1956, the first meeting that was held in Arima, Eric Williams held his first meeting in someone's gallery on Procreen Street in Arima. And he did not pay the residents of that home for the use of their premises. But you know what he did? As soon as they won, he gave the eldest daughter a big job at the High Commissioner's office in London. So you see where it started? It started from then. Then the other thing, I want to ask Penny Beckers why it is that Eric Williams never married someone. He married 3 times and never married someone that looked like her. I would like her to answer that question because he hoodwinked his own people. And a lot of people don't know that the first Governor General of Trinidad and Tobago, Solomon Hotoy, that was Erica's great uncle. Thank you very much, brother.
Right.
Yep.
Thank you.
Oh, I forget him.
Yeah, I'm going to go back, but I'm going to. I could go when I go. If I go by Eric, I go. This show ain't go done this evening. It ain't go done because.
Yeah, the girl like Obi stand up in the studio.
Yeah. I want to stand up in the studio like Obi. Caller.
Yeah, fellas, right. So, United Nations, the seat that we get, right? Now, we needed a 2/3. We needed 2/3 majority to get in, right? Right. 2/3 majority was 121 or 122 seats they were saying.
Yeah.
Right? We get 181 votes. Right? That is 94% of the vote.
Correct.
Out of 193 states, we get
181.
84 votes. Right? Which is 94%. So, I mean, come on, anybody who going down this road and thinking, it don't make sense, where's the use of it, where's the point? You don't understand.
when you see the key permanent members there, when they reach out to you, that's like how they will want something passed for them, right? And in return now, when they reach out to you, permanent members that is, and they say, hey, here what, we need so-and-so pass, you had to vote for it. And in that way, that is how countries does negotiate.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
If you understand what I'm saying.
Yeah.
If the United States wants something done, they say, hey, Trinidad, you had a vote, and we had to vote in favor of the United Nations, and you had to pass this vote for we. Right? Because we had to get a majority, we need you on we side. In return, here what, we go, and that's ballparking here, right? Hey, we got build a refinery for all you. Don't worry yourself. And that's how you negotiate, and that's how it will be done. So it have ways in which is a positive side when you're on the Security Council. If things have to be done. So that's my 2 cents on the matter.
Thank you, brother. Thank you for shedding that light on us, too, man. Thank you. Caller.
Hello, good afternoon, Heavy and Kingsley. You hearing me?
Yes, you're hearing it loud and clear.
Good. Well, when I hear that man they call leave it there, I had to call. Because leave it there, when I done with you this evening, you will really have to leave it there. Now, you descending this PNL and talking about Macallan Daga say. One of the things Macallan Daga said that African people don't repeat at all. He told black people after the 1970 Black Power struggle, he said plant the land and educate yourself so you will not have to depend on politicians. You must say that one too. You must talk about the development of Trinidad and Tobago by the PNM, which was only concrete and steel that developed the country and didn't develop the people. The people was left behind by the PNM when they had the most money ever. Mm-hmm. Are you aware of that, Mr. Leave it there? Mr. Leave it there, the PNM will be staying in a corner for a very, very long time. What we have to do is remember all the mistakes and all these allegations that you all bring against the UNC in 2010 to 2015. We all had 9 years plus, and you all never do nothing to bring anybody to justice. But I guarantee you, before this government 5-year term is up and going into the second term, there's a lot of players. Once the president term is up and we have a genuine president that represents the country, the PNM will have to bring back a lot of money in this country. Some of them with all the big business place, conflict of interest. Yeah? When you want to be a public servant, you have to work for the public only. You can't be a public servant and have all kind of big business running in the country. That's only happening under the PNM. One set of loyalty and one set of order and respect for all they want in politics now because the PNM is in opposition. The PNM is the best party to be in opposition in this country in order for me to know what is right from wrong. Good afternoon, Trinidad and Tobago.
All right, caller. Thank you very much, reporter. Thank you.
No, don't take that call. Yeah, you going in? Don't take that call at all. Maybe what's up,
caller.
Yeah, gentlemen, good afternoon. For all these people who praise the PNM, if they were so good, why would they vote it out?
Why they get voted out? Yeah, exactly.
Because if they're so good and they were doing so well for the country, then in my mind, then they should not get voted out at all. Everybody was supposed to vote for them.
Correct.
And I know see on my phone, the fella who make the video cursing the Prime Minister and using obscene language against the Hindu religion. I see the whole man a PDO, right?
The whole man a PDO?
PDO.
Where's that?
That's the preventative detention.
Oh.
Alexander just had to sign off on. And I've seen that on social media on DJ Sheriff page.
All right, cool. All right. Yeah, man.
Hello?
Hello. Good evening, Kingsley and Evie.
Yes.
And everybody again.
Yeah, man.
You see, my Prime Minister didn't withdraw a case for arbitration to get $100 million, but it will benefit the financier because he loved them like hog love mud. She didn't put she friend who is a counsel, a senior counsel to run an entity. And she didn't give her next senior counsel to do bunkering in the scene. She didn't give a contract to a friend to build a hospital and then take away the contract and build a hospital. I said, and yet still, it had no bed in it. They built an airport with cost overrun, Eric, and yet still, it ain't open yet. And here we're going on, Eric. You know, the nice thing about it, for the last, in 2010 to 2015, We was the box drain government, you know. We was giving work and building work for people. And each child had a computer and they had free school books. They hear what going on. It had discipline in school and law and order. But the nice thing about it, Eric, the PNM supporters like all they say all they wanted the property tax. You know, in there, say that it will go to the corporation. So here what's going on. The 13 seat all they have. All they go and pay it in all the corporation. All they get everything. All they get drain, garbage, work and everything. Pay all the property tax. That's all I want. Because the revenue authority wasn't for the state, it was an agency would have been collecting the money and giving a percentage to the state. So know your facts before you talk. Have a pleasant evening, fellas.
Yes, I see. Obi trying to get in. I do not know what's going on. They can see if we can get he could call in. Yeah.
All right, so let me look to go for a break.
Yes.
Yeah, we had to go for a break and we'll be back.
Every a caller was trying to get in here, and he was very disrespectful to me, and I do not know who allowed him to even serve get in here. I am going to again to tell management of staff. I am if I'm the program, don't call. You know yourself, don't call.
All right, cool.
But Johnny, how come your house is twice the size of mine, but my bill is twice the cost of yours? Johnny, what's going on, boy?
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Vermala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation from anywhere on your smart device at TNT Today Show, Trinidad and Tobago Today, exclusively on TTT.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Vermala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation from anywhere on your smart device at TNT Today Show, Trinidad and Tobago Today, exclusively on TTT.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Vermala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation from anywhere on your smart device at TNT Today Show, Trinidad and Tobago Today. Exclusively on TTT.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Ramala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation from anywhere on your smart device at TNT Today Show, Trinidad and Tobago Today. Exclusively on TTT.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Ramala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago.
And I just want to let you guys know, tomorrow, Corpus Christi holiday, I'm going to be in here from 9 o'clock. Yes, I'm going to be here at 9 o'clock holding it down for Mr. X, along with my with Obi here. We're going to be holding it down tomorrow on that show, right? And then I'll be back at 3 p.m. with Kingsley right here and Under the Radar. Okay?
So you and Obi working tomorrow?
Yeah, we're working.
Why don't you put before from 9 to 8?
You work.
You die.
Working 3 to 6 and
Let's get kicks.
All right, cool. Take a call. Yeah, take a call. Let's go back to the phone lines. What's that call? 6224911, 6224911. Let's go. Caller.
Yes. Kingsley and Heavy.
Yes, caller.
Yes. Yeah, now boy, I'm Heavy. When you talk, they my blood crawl, Because watch me. I don't know what but these people can't understand what's going on. Like these people, like these PNMIs people deserve to live in Haiti or some kind of thing. They want me to come like Haiti. Something wrong, boy, Heavy and Kingsley. That brain they have is not normal brain. After that 9 years with Rowley and all that wickedness and evilness were going on, they still want back that PNM, boy.
Something
Have
wrong
a good
with
day, fellas.
All right, caller. Thank you very much. Caller.
Heavy.
Yes, leave it there. You come to tell me about Pravat and O'Halloran now?
I passed that stage.
You come to tell me about... Who you come to tell me about?
When I come home, I'm going to drop some tippy tango for you. I don't know why you ain't hush him out.
Who? Kingsley?
I'll leave it there.
Reporter. You're talking about reporter. Come to...
Reporter? Okay.
You know, call him and deal with him there.
Your quarter come for reporter. All right. Caller.
No callers yet.
Oh, we have callers yet. 6224911. We have about 5 more minutes, so time to get in on the program before we leave.
Next show.
Right, so unfortunately, in the caller.
Hi, good day, Heavy.
Yes, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Heavy, and Kingsley, and
yes,
Director.
Good evening.
I just came offline just before you all went on the break.
Mm-hmm.
So I took off my device, and when I took off my device, I saw these clippings from CNC3 concerning the so-called peaceful protest today.
Right.
And I cannot believe the nonsense I am seeing. I don't know what this generation, I just call them the AI generation, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what this AI generation is smoking. A young man mounting off one of the officers, and next young lady got arrested. When it is going to stop? If it is a peaceful protest, now this stems from what has been going on concerning the case that is in question and stuff, right? And you have all these misguided youth. Now, Port of Spain now come like, I don't know. I am looking at this clip, and today I am very, very much disturbed. And I think the Prime Minister and the Home Minister should shut down everything now, because you know why? They have damaged now something that they thought would have been good, where the gangs come together and they decided to put down the guns and whatever. But look at the nonsense that played off today. It is appalling. This could never be right to law-abiding citizens.
Mm-hmm.
Something has to be done. And every protest now should be shut down. And who want to complain now, they look for it. It is nonsense. I cannot believe what I'm seeing on social media right now. Thank you. Have a blessed day.
Thank you, darling. Thank you. Caller.
Yes, fellas. I wonder if Eric and them just remember when Manning they deprive the people from Mayaro, Beach, Rio Claro, Plumita. The People's Partnership, they built a brand new school in Beach. And they closed it down for 5 years. It's when the partnership comes, the Honorable Kamala Prasad open it back. Look at what Rowley do with the D-Day campus.
Exactly.
The D-Day campus there for 10 years. And just because there's the partnership under Kamala, they leave that in Bush. You know the kind of money that is trying to bring back that university? What they do with the children's hospital? Is millions of dollars of equipment and machines just stay there and rotten and spoil. That they're going to spend back all some $1 million to get back everything new. PNM, them 4 prime ministers that were under PNM was the most wickedest set of prime ministers ever passed through Trinidad and Tobago.
Telling me?
But the wicked, they don't like children and they don't like old people. They like to deprive children from educating, from education, because they know if the children get politically educated, then they cannot come back in no power again. These children now is not like long-time children. You know? They can't fool them with no nigga and coolie and no...
Hey, no.
You can't say that on radio. You can't say that on radio. Sorry.
No, he's still...
Yeah, you can't say that on radio. Caller can't say that.
Come on, man. He's a professional.
You're making a point.
You better not, man. You know they can't say that. Understand, but they do say that. Chinny Chump. I mean, Baby Chump.
Yeah, absolutely. Even again, gentlemen. Hey, to the caller... I'm sorry I didn't catch you before the break. To the caller who made the statement, the deranged statement, and Heavy said he was mad.
Yeah,
I was going to suggest when you return from the break that play Sparrows, you're mad. And they explains that. And kudos to the other caller who mentioned, kudos to him. He said, well, if the PNM was doing so good, why they're out of office? But another question you can add to that, if you all were doing so good, why a significant amount, almost quarter of your party, never turned up to vote? And last but not least, Low Energy Penny should be the last to talk about democracy being at stake, because the average PNM member never had a say in who, or never had a vote or the opportunity to vote for who they wanted to lead their own party. So you all should be the last to talk about democracy. Anyway, you have a good evening, gentlemen.
All right, caller. Thank you very much.
And you never called for the question for the your country.
Yeah, you never called for the your country. You duck out on that one, boy. You duck out on that one this evening. Caller.
Yeah, Kingsley, good afternoon.
Yes, yes, brother.
I feel the whole issue is when Ifaleo did not stand up and
being on the radio, right?
Mm-hmm.
The whole to destroy people or disturb people with this PNM issue is the social media as radio just travel far. So if all did not defend or say something to back up the government, it's same they would be on the toes, on the knees, and then do whatever they do to back down the government what it's supposed to do. So thanks for the good work that all you're doing. Let's keep on and then continue.
Thank you very much, sir.
Just remember the Big Bad Show, wrap-up show is next with Obi and Kingsley. And tomorrow morning, tomorrow, 9 o'clock, it will be Heavy Duty and Obi again, filling in for Mr. X and Stephon.
And Stephon, yes.
Yep. We go fabric?
Yes. Well, we go fabric, we're wrapping up.
Wrapping up?
Yes. Until tomorrow, we'll be back here, same time, same place. Look out for us tomorrow. Keep it locked right here. Reach home safe, people. I'm out. Tomorrow, we out.